Good morning. Welcome. Slowly come to a sit of your choice, either on a chair or on the floor on some books or on a pillow. So then you can sit upright. From here we imagine that we are pulled up by a rope on our head. And then when we breathe in deeply into our belly, we get longer along the spine. Breathing in, get longer, longer, longer. Put your right hand on your belly and the left hand on the breast area. Then breathe in deeply. First in your belly, and then in your breast area. And just release again. First in the belly, then in the breast area. And get longer along your spine. Feel drawn up. Just keep going in your own pace here. Now one more time, breathe in as deeply as you can, the deepest breath of the day. And release the breathing. Come back here, your normal breath. And try to work with this normal breath now by leaning on one side, placing the other hand on the mat or on the floor, getting longer here, finding your normal breath. Keep going like this. Smile a little. Know that you are here for yourself at this moment. Go with your own breath. So each time we raise one hand up, we breathe in. And you can fasten up or slow down as you're breathing. Each time we breathe in, we think we get longer, longer, longer. And then release, come back into the middle. And from here we just go with your own breath. Whenever we breathe in, we raise our hands up. And breathing out, letting the hands fall a little bit. Fling, and breathing out, letting it fall. And release for a moment. Come back to your normal breathing as good as you can. Feel drawn up again by the rope. Get along the spine here. And then release, bend a little bit, leg forward. And just breathe in there where you feel tension. And open your eyes again. And slowly shift into all fours, or to all fours. So what's going on here is the elbows, the shoulders are over the wrists, and the hips are over the knees. And from here, we're just going from the lower back to the upper back. So all our vertebrae are getting activated. We want to wake them up a little. So shift from the lower back slowly upwards, breathing in and breathing out from the head down to the lower back. Breathing in again, changing, going up and going down from top of the head down. Just waking the body a little bit up. Smile a little. And also get a little bit funkier, just test out wherever you can go with the setup of the knees and the hands. Completely forward or back. Do whatever feels good to you at this point. Listen to what your body needs. So then we shift our hands a little bit forward and the legs a little bit back. And shifting the hips into the air, into the sky. From here you either try to bend your knees a little so you can go a little bit deeper. Test out what happens when you kind of straighten the legs. And just breathe in deeply here. When you breathe in deeply, think getting longer from your heart to your hands. Then breathing in deeply, getting longer from the heart to your hips. Then shift forward to plank pose. And hold this for 1 second and shifting back. Again, getting longer from the heart to your fingers when you breathe in. And then getting longer from the heart to your hips. And going forward again. Come into plank pose. Hold this for a moment. And shifting back. Again, breathing in deeply into your heart, getting longer to your fingers. And then breathing in into your heart, into your hips, getting longer there. And shifting forward again into plank pose. One more time back, and then we advance. Think about again, when you breathe in from your heart to your fingers, get longer. And then from your heart to your hips. And shift forward to plank pose. In plank pose, when we took a next breath in, you want to go down until we have the elbows like 90 degrees, like this. And then we push up again. So first of all, breathe out, then go down 90 degrees with your elbows, and then push up again. So let's go. An easier variant is putting the knees on the floor and readjust your hands. Then and up. Let's do like 5. And then go down one more time when you breathe out. Hold it here. And release the hips slowly down. Release all your tensions, all the muscles here. Keep the hands where they are. Press the feet down. Press the knees down and think forward and up. And come a little bit up. And shift yourself back into all fours. And then come into child's pose. So knees are going outward a little bit. Big toes are coming together. And shift yourself back. So your hips rest over the heels. Release the head, release the arms. You can give yourself a little neck massage here. shift yourself up. Taking some deep breaths in here. Put the toes on the floor again and shift yourself back into downward facing dog. How does it feel now? After we did a little bit of a warm-up practice. Step slowly forward, look towards your hands. Step up with a straight back. Go into your knees and step up with your straight back. Breathe in deeply, extend your hands into the air. Bring them in front of your heart and feel one more breath here. Let go. So what we want to do, hey man, hey Dongy, hey Desmarl, and extend your hands in front of you. Breathe in deeply and pull the fingers up. Just breathe 1-2 times here. And release the hands. Extend the hands side to the sideways. Breathe in deeply. The same thing here. We want to take the fingers toward ourselves and push out with the whole hand. So you feel a stretch through the whole hands. And when we breathe in, through the whole arms. When we breathe in, we even lengthen it a little bit more. And let go. Now we want to jump a little bit, get the whole body to shake. Even the head, let the head go. And either jump a little bit more or jump a little bit less, but anyway it feels good to you. If it does that, then it's good. Release the neck also and wake the whole body up. Release again and just stand a little bit broader and widen your stance a little bit. Think that your arms are wet towels, and from here we want to go left and right with the belly button. So think about your belly button. All the movement is coming from the belly button. And the wet towels are like knocking on your body, if you want to. And you look straight with your head, with your eyes. And this is a really good massage for your wrists, like if you're sitting a lot on your PC. And for your lower back and hips, because the wrists are kind of like getting pushing against, clapping against your body. And also for your shoulders, just let go of all the muscles in your arms and think that the arms are wet towels. Just keep going for 30 more seconds. This is my favorite exercise. I love to share this one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly make the movement smaller. So with the belly. And close your eyes and come back to middle. And when you close your eyes, maybe you feel some little impulses still in your body going left and right. And if you feel that, you kind of feel the center of your body. So this little impulses are really coming from the center of your body. If you don't feel it, don't worry. Maybe you feel it next time. Then come back forward to your mat. Extend the hands again. And release forward. Set one leg back, then the other one leg back. And shift hips up again. How does your downward facing dog feel now? Breathe in deeply, move the left leg more into the middle, extend the right leg. And open the hips. Then bring in the leg onto your chest and step forward. From here, come up slowly. Find a good stance. And when you have a good stance, extend your hands. Breathe in deep and get longer. Breathe in deeply, get longer, and when you're breathing out, extend. Put your hands down again. Take the legs slowly back and go back up where we came from. And place it slowly down. Breathe in one more time here. Then extend the left leg up and open the hips. Bring it in front to your chest, the knee. And step forward. Move up. Breathe in deeply. Extend your hands. When you breathe in, get longer. When you breathe out, expand your whole body, take up more room. And hold down again. And step down. Put the knees next to the side of your mat if you have a mat. Just a little bit outward and shift your hips back to the heels. And shift yourself back up to all fours. And then shift your hips up again. Downward facing dog. Look forward to your fingers. And slowly step forward or jump as you like. And bend forward for a little. Grab onto your elbows here.
play around with your knees. What happens when you straighten your legs a little bit more? What happens when you go more into your knees? Shift yourself left to right a little. Next time you breathe in, we take the hands, put them on your hips, elbows pointing upward, come more into your knees, and step slowly up. Go straight back. Breathe in deeply, extend your hands. And breathing out, put them together in front of your heart. Release the hands again. Shift the hips back a little and come into chair pose. So extend the hands first above into the sky. Shift the hips back slowly. And feel maybe a little stretch in your thighs. The toes are lifting a little bit from the floor. And then slowly come down to your feet. Step the left foot back to the right foot. Shift yourself back to downward facing dog. And bend the knees more. They are almost at the floor, but not quite. And extend the front body. Maybe you need to grab a little bit back because I'm slipping. Maybe you're slipping too. And then shift your hips back up and come forward into plank. And from there we lower one more time, either through your knees or straight like this. And release the hips. And push in, toes down, the knees down, and think forward and up here. And release again. Shift yourself back and give yourself a moment in child's pose and take in deep breaths here. And go towards the wall. And put your legs up on the wall. This is called an inversion. Letting all the blood that is in our toes, in our legs, come down into our upper body and let it get reoxygenated. Exactly. And what we can do as a variant 2 is push in our elbows to our sides here and shift our hips slowly up and extend legs again. Get close enough to get maybe a little bit closer to the wall. That's okay right now for me. And just keep this for another minute. And you can always stay in variant 1. Here important is that you don't move the head left or right when you're up here. So don't worry, it's not that bad if you do here, but if you go to the full pose, then it's really important that you don't move the head left or right. So smile a little here. Take 15 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, release down slowly. And come into a final relaxation pose. That means lying on the back. Toes are facing outward. And hands are facing to the sky, and just lay back and just be, and I will get you out of this pose again in about 5 minutes. Just be here.
Slowly, slowly, start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Start to deepen your breath. Come back to your body. And when you're ready, pick up your knees and bring them against your upper body. And then shift either left or right so that you fall onto one side of your body. Release all the muscles again and rest on the floor one more time. Completely relaxed. Relax the muscles in the face, maybe the tongue, maybe the eyelids, maybe the shoulders. And feel carried by the gravity of the earth. Breathe in deeply there, one more time. And one last time. And when you're ready, shift yourself up into final sitting pose. Breathe in, bring the hands in front of your heart. Wishing you a lot of smiles in this on this beautiful day when you're watching this. And that's it.